Hello and welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. And I'm here this evening to do the general weekly reading for the week of October 22nd through to the 28th, 2017, for the sign of Scorpio. Let's get right into your shuffle. That was a good smudge we put up. Makes me feel better. Whoops. I'll make that. Oh, come on, guys. This is for Scorpio for the week of the 22nd through to the 20th. Please bring forth any messages that you may have. Need to be brought to the attention of any Scorpion that is viewing this reading. We thank you for these messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a general reading as well, which may or may not resonate with some of you. This is for sun sign, Scorpio. Please check out your moon signs and your rising signs, because they'll resonate sometimes more with you than your sun sign reading will. Oh, right here. All right. Ooh, that was a quick one. This 3-card spread. The intention behind the spread is that this is to cover your week from Sunday through to Saturday. Your very first card. Ooh, the vortex, temptation. What is it with you, Scorpio? Sometimes I can't keep the old reading straight. I don't remember, but I do remember this with you guys. This card seems to come up an awful lot. What's up with that? What's up with this? I don't like seeing that. Not for the same sign repeatedly over and over and over again. Oh, come on. No way. Oh, some big changes coming here for some of you. It is the Tower. The middle of your week represents destruction. And your last card. Come on, give us a good one. Okay, 6 of Swords, we'll take that. It's calm. Represents calm. This is mid to end of week. Let's get right into it. All right, the vortex. What's going on, Scorpio? The common overall meaning for this card, usually right off the top, is affairs of the heart. The other highly emphasized meaning with this card is addictions as well. Not the good kind. Okay, so we're not... Affairs of the heart, so says tarot. Some of you have a feeling trapped by a job, feeling like finances are out of control. Love and lust, confusion, blurred lines between what is love, what is lust. There's always blurred lines there. That's a thing that only time can usually tell. Or a kind of an upheaval of some kind that will bring that to the fore and should make it real clear. Do you really, really love this or them? Or is this more of a habit? And is it more of an addiction, maybe? This card also, because it's represented by somebody else having an affair on you or by addictions, there is the feeling of not having control over any big serious situations that are like here in your face. The kind of stuff you take to bed with you at night and you lose sleep over it. The kind of stuff that plays in the back of your mind and causes distractions to what you're actually doing in the moment. This is being playing dominant in the head right here is what's going on. It's forefront in your mind. This can also represent something or somebody having full control over you, such as bad relationships, addiction to love, addiction to drugs, alcohol, gambling, just things that are not good for you. That's what the card's implying, that there's some loss of control. You've lost control somewhere in your life. Some of you as well, and here we go. So says tarot, could be feeling an attraction to something or someone that is no good for you, is not going to serve you any good purpose, it's going to create more problems than it's worth, no matter how you're pining away inside for something or someone, no matter, see, that's like an addiction. The withdrawals, the want is really bad for those that are addicted to something or someone. And there's the yearning, it's the almost obsessive compulsive train of thought. It's like, you know, tunnel vision. You can't think about anything else. That's really heavy for some of you. For somebody anyway out there. Here's the thing. Most of what is going on, some of you have given it more than you should have. More thought, more concern, more worry than you needed to. Tarot's putting forth a message that for some of you, these things that you feel have taken control over you of your life are more illusion than they are reality. You'll have to juggle that amongst yourselves. I don't know what that is, but that's what's coming forward. More of illusion, more fantasy there as well, especially being attracted to somebody that's no good for you. Maybe you've been pining away, watching your new next door neighbor maybe or something like that come and go every day, and there you are pining like a puppy dog. You know nothing about this person. They're new to the neighborhood. You need to watch your moves and watch what you're doing. You can end up in some hot water there. It wouldn't be good. I'm hearing you end up absorbing their problems into your life, and you've got enough of your own. That's what's going to happen. Here's the thing for those of you that have that feeling of being trapped. You can break free anytime you want. So says me, and so says tarot at the same time. You can break free anytime you want. Once you initiate the change and the break, it's going to go along a lot easier than what you thought it would. It's time to get control over you, control over your life. Prioritize what is good and what is important in that order. Make two lists, right? What's good and important, what's fun, what's not needed. All right? It's the not needed stuff that you need to whitewash your life and get rid of once and for all. Some of you have been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with these things over the years when it comes to addictions and whatnot. It's time for you to whitewash it all and be done with it once and for all. And you're feeling overwhelmed. I can't because I enjoy it too much. I like that. Is it drinking? Is it smoking? Is it eating? Is it gambling? The rush that whatever it is that satisfies you and brings you these feelings that you really want. You have to buckle down if you really want to be taken seriously in life. You have to take yourself seriously as well. It's time to whitewash all that stuff and get rid of it. No more coming back and forth. None of the bouncing back and forth anymore. Done. Be done. The advice of this card, it's going to be easier than you think to end or to break agreements even or bad habits. Just do it. Don't let anything dictate to you on who you are, what you are, who you should be, what you should be. This is a time for you to take back your power. Okay, the scales of justice in your life, really, what is fair, what isn't, they've been off kilter. It's time to put the balance back in there. Keywords for this card are choices, contracts, control, power, affairs, addictions, and restrictions. But you got to lay those restrictions on yourself. The middle of the week for you, the Tower is destruction. This just usually means there's the ending of something, okay, is what's going on here. Some of you may feel that I'm hearing this has already come to pass. So you're going to connect with this card. This is for somebody out there. And you've come through a really, really, really horrific time recently. Bad. Really bad. Not the normal, everyday kind of bad. Horrific. And you're just coming through the other end of that. You got to know and keep telling yourself and believe it when people say all that the heck, it was a fly. Get out of here. Can you believe it? I ain't going to go on about the weather, but we've had like tropical days here. It's 38 degrees on my deck today, 38 Celsius. You guys do the conversion. On my deck today, we were sweltering. We couldn't even sit outside. It was burning us up. And the nights and the mornings are cool. But it's hot enough in the daytime. It brings the flies back to life. That's what you just saw was a flippin' fly. That was freaky. I was like, oh my God, what happened to my camera? Okay. Remember, and there's going to be people telling you that this was not your fault, and you need to listen to that. Okay, you need to realize whatever you've been through, whatever happened, was not your fault. Get out of here. Go get your own YouTube channel. Jeez. This card usually brings changes about that after chaos, and this is what's happening for some of you. You've been through total chaos, and now it's time to assess the situation, what you've been through, and see what changes need to be implemented, what needs to take place for you to get back up and on your feet again. Usually with shock, and for some of you, this came as a shock. This could be the loss of a spouse or a family member or somebody close to you, the shock that you've been through. And for other people, this is shock in a whole different level, in a whole different way. But when, excluding death of any kind, when shock happens in your life, there's usually some enlightenment going on that follows the shock. Breakthroughs, mental, emotional breakthroughs. Sometimes we need a shock to kind of just shake us up and wake us up a little bit, and then comes the breakthrough and the enlightenment. Maybe you didn't want to face some certain things, is what I'm hearing for somebody. You just didn't want to never mind deal with it. You didn't want to face it. You didn't want to acknowledge this miserable thing, this miserable happening. But you need to come forth, and you will need, and here's the thing, you're going to work through it. Your view on life is going to be changed. I'm hearing for some, absolutely changed, but not in a bad way. I'm not hearing you're going to turn bitter or anything. You're going to be more open to life itself. It's going to soften you in some ways, is what I'm hearing for some of you, Scorpio. Take the sting out of your stinger a little bit, maybe. There can also be issues as well and challenges to your security. You might get a little shaken up over financial issues. I just heard if you make some real big changes, you can still save yourself. That's what I just heard. Start cutting back and make adjustments. What's needed, what's wanted. Now, usually thins everything out pretty quick. Some of you are going to have to do that. That's meant for somebody out there. You need to also, at the same time, keep a good check on your relationships. The advice of the card: surrender things to the universe if they get to be too overwhelming for you. If you say, I can't deal with it, you're really that deep into it, and I can't bring myself to deal with this. I want to deal with this, but I can't face this. It's too much. I'm overwhelmed. This is too hard. Give it up to the universe. Just say, I'm leaving it, and I'm trusting it with the universe and the Creator, and leave it there. And then leave yourself open and allowed to be led to where the universe and destiny and the Creator are leading you, and your angels and your guides. All right, because they all come into play as well. This is a really great card. Here's the thing with that card. There's this feeling of complete possibility, where some things may say, and right now for those of you that are really buried under something, everything seems improbable to you, but here's the thing, nothing is impossible. If it's what you want, you really want to go after it, remain realistic. You need to clean something up. Sometimes you gotta walk right into the lion's mouth or into the devil's lair, and you gotta take it on to get rid of it. Otherwise, it's gonna stick on you, and it's gonna follow you and be with you for a long, long time to come, and enough is enough. You've given it too much already. Now's the time to make some real hard, concrete changes to make life better for you. And newsflash for those of you that don't know, nobody's going to care about you the way you could. Nobody's going to do for you the things that you would do for you. Nobody's going to go out on the line the way you go out on the line for yourself. So you need to take care of you, and you need to do that. You may feel, well, I would help somebody like that. I would do that for something. Then fine, go ahead and follow through with that. But the thing is, you may be shocked to realize maybe you're kind of on your own with this. Maybe this has gone on so long for somebody out there. People have started to turn their backs and say, we've been watching this go on for too long, especially if it's with addictions. They've watched you come back too many times. There's that back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it's been going on for years, and every time's the last time, and it's never the last time. Here's what's never the last time. There's never going to be a last time that you have to fight to keep yourself on the road that you want to be on. All right? It's going to take work. It's never going to be easy. Anybody telling you that's full of crap. It's going to be difficult, especially if these are severe addictions. You're always going to want. You're always going to desire, but you need to find a way to work with that. You can't, if you just say it doesn't exist, I don't desire, no, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, you're denying yourself in a much bigger way than just denying yourself the drug or the booze or whatever. You've got to take care of the desire, all right, to truly be done with it. Your last card in this reading is the Six of Swords, and it represents calm. Okay. Scorpio, why'd you have to be such a heavy reading? You're draining me here. Okay, so when this card shows up, this can be a time where you reach calm waters after much upheaval. So this is a continuation of what the middle card was. After you've come through conflict and a lot of uncertainty, this trip here, or this card here, is to tell you the waters in your life are going to become calm. They're going to become smoothed over. Will they be smooth as a mirror, smooth as glass? Maybe not all the time. No, that wouldn't be real life. But what you've been through, the rough waters of life that you've been through, right, things are starting to calm down. Tide's dropping a little bit. You're not feeling like you're drowning like you were. This card can also, so says tarot, highlight trips over water for some of you. And when you do, moving on in very positive ways. New work is on the horizon for some. The card is also saying there could be some self-protection going on, and prioritizing what is important for you. What is it that you need to leave behind? So these cards are tying in. This is the end of your week. This is coming down to the crunch time of making a solid decision for you on the weekend. It's do or die time. I'm hearing for some of you, if you don't pull through with this time, you're going to find yourself awful alone. People are giving you this one last breath of chance to have faith in you, to believe in you. You need to prove it to yourself before you can even think about proving it to them. Don't do it to please them. You have to do this for yourself. Boy, that's a strong message coming across for you guys here. You got to let go of people and things that are no longer serving a purpose in your life. They may be harming you more than anything at all. You don't need that right now. The advice is you need to go with the flow, okay? And don't resist any change that's brought your way. Be open to the new. This is a new start for you, for some of you. So you need to be open and say, okay, I'm gonna keep an open mind. I'm not gonna shut things down the minute I see them. Some things I'll check them out. I'll follow through. Don't get overwhelmed with the change. You can't change overnight. It's gonna have to take a while. But the proof's in the pudding. So when your loved ones see that you're walking differently these days, taller, shoulders down and back, head up, a lighter step in your walk, that right there is going to show it all. You can't fake that, because it's going to show that you're healthier, you're happier, you seem calmer. Give it time, even when you get those twinges, to fall back into the bad habits, whatever they are. Just try to hold on for 10 minutes every time you get that twinge. See if it'll pass. Chances are it will. The moment will pass and you'll be like, I got through that one. And you know what? You'll get through the next one and the next one. Not all at once, but one at a time. And then there will be a time where a lot of time will go by and you'll be saying, it's been a while. This is wonderful. And you will go forward. For some of you, that you will make it. You'll be okay. The rest, I don't know. You're really battling hard. This isn't for every Libra. Remember, this is, if it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you, okay? It's not going to apply to, how many people view this video. It's not going to happen. So, your keywords are journeys, moving on, safe havens. Seek out a safe haven. You're going to need that. Immigration, finding peace, resolution, and becoming more self-protective over self. And that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it helped. Tarot's never honest. I went through another, you know, reality check the other day with a private reading. I know this person well enough to kind of know that their life is kind of in an upheaval. I gave them their reading, and every flipping card resonated with them, and I was getting a little perturbed, thinking, why couldn't you have given me some decent cards? But it wouldn't have been the truth. And there were things I didn't want to say, but I said them, and said, so says tarot, and I was feeling them very strongly as well, that there was some stuff going on. And they've been verifying back already that, yeah, this card did mean that, and what, and tarot blows my mind. It's never wrong. It just never is. It's scary accurate. So anyway, if you, thank you to all subscribers across the board. Thank you so much for still being here. I know I've been absent the last couple of weeks. I was suffering again from a little bit of exhaustion. I was going to do the readings for last week, and I thought, just the thought of sitting and doing 12 readings back to back, putting in 60 plus hours for the readings for the week. When I thought about it, I was so overwhelmed because I was feeling so tired, and that overwhelmed me to the point I was nauseous. I said, I can't do this. And they're not going to get the best of me if I'm feeling like this. So we just cut the readings for the week, but I'm back now. I could still use another week, but we're back. So anyway, thank you so much for your patience and still being here. I really appreciate it. Also, you can find, I'm screwed up because I'm not with Twitter anymore because my account got hacked, and whoever did it was posting pornography stuff under my name all over the friggin' place. And so I shut Twitter down. Boom. I'm not even going to try to save my account. I don't care that. I cry no crocodile tears over Twitter. But anyway, so it's just Google and it's Blogspot, and Facebook and YouTube is where you can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes. And on Facebook, it's under a group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It is under group, and it is a closed and private group of like-minded individuals like yourself and like me as well. You can leave anytime you like, but I'm not going to sell the group. You just got to come and check it out. You're more than welcome to join us there. It's a great place to be. Okay, my lion fell. What was that all about? What do you want? Your 5 minutes of fame? There, we'll set you right there. That's I won that from intuitivecandles.com. It's a sculpture. It's beautiful. I don't know why that fell, but it did. Okay, so there. Anyways, what was I saying? So, yeah, and if you like this reading and you'd like to have something private and specific that's just for you, I do offer that service. The information for that is found down below the video window in the Show More section. Please read through there once. Grab my email that you see there and just send it off and tell me you want a reading. I get you taken care of usually 24 to 48 hours is my time frame. I do my best. I think that's about it, isn't it? It's time to say goodnight, say goodbye. If you're looking for me, you can usually find me right here in Bay Fundy Fortunes or walking on the beach down below, along the water's edge that hold the mightiest, highest tides on the planet, the beautiful and the bountiful Bay of Fundy. And if you're looking for me, chances are you're going to find me waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much for being here. I hope to see you all back next week. I hope you're enjoying the month of October, and man, it's just flying by. And I hope you enjoy your reading and the week, and I hope to see you all back here next week. Goodbye, good night, and good luck for now. Peace in always, so that you can share the peace out. Bye for now.